What's up everyone, this is Chris here from Tracks, and this episode we're going to go over a display of 10 cars that we still have carded, and I figured you guys might want to check some of these out. We're going to have a couple of Majorette, and the rest will be Hot Wheels. Some will be a little older, and a lot will be rather new. So let's get this started. So for the very first one, we're going to go over a Majorette, and this is the Nissan 2020 Vision Gran Turismo. And we do have this in orange, and we have displayed this before in a previous haul video. In fact, all these cars have been displayed in the past, but we have not opened these yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to just look at these really quick, and then we'll go through a display and put them on a rotating table so you guys can get a better look at these. And I figured I'd show you some of the Majorettes, since a lot of people back in the US don't really have a great chance of getting these in a store. Like you guys might have to get them online. So I figured I'd just show them here because they are pretty abundant over here in Thailand. And in fact, they're actually made here in Thailand. So these are in every store here. So again, this is just the Nissan 2020. And this is a beautiful car. And unfortunately, this Vision Gran Turismo does not fit on a track. It's a little too wide. But eventually, if we do get a bigger track, if we can find one here, like the blue track, we will race this for sure. Because this car looks too nice just to have sitting alone. Alright, so this is the Nissan 2020 Vision Gran Turismo. And the next one we will look at is kind of an older Hot Wheels, and this is the 63 Corvette. And this one was sent over by Scott, aka Captain Blackjack Honor, quite a while ago. This was all for Jason. This actually came with the 32 Ford delivery when he sent that huge mail call over. And you can see this one is from the X-Ray Cruiser series, and it's pretty neat because if you look at the tampos, it looks like there's an X-ray going on. You can see right through the car. You can see all the parts. I don't know if you can see with the glare here, but again, we'll take a closer look when we do the display. Yeah, probably a good chance there you can see the engine parts. And it's a pretty decent looking car. It's got a little bit of weight to it, not too heavy, but I definitely like the gold around the car, especially the rims and the fenders. It looks pretty cool. So again, we'll take a closer look at this in a little bit. And this next one came from Simon at Hot Car Track when he was really nice enough to send Jason 2 packs. He sent him the 2019 Exotics, and he sent him the 2020 Hot Wheels Exotic set. That was also a 5-pack, and unfortunately this one's already opened up a little bit. Jason was already playing around with this. So I put these back in real quick so we can do the video for it tonight. And we do plan to race these too. And again, if you guys are looking for future cars for your teams in the next upcoming seasons, all these cars are available. So, alright, and we will go over all these again. And in this pack is the Cadillac El Mirage, 15 Jaguar F-Type Project 7, Porsche 911 GT3 RS, Mclaren F1 Gtr, and Aston Martin V8 Vantage. This is a really cool pack. Again, Simon, thank you for these. Alright, next one. We have the Lamborghini Aventador, and this is from the Lamborghini Hot Wheels series. And just the all black look with the gray interior and the gray rims just looks menacing. I really like this. I'm hoping it's a little bit decent on the track. We'll see. Usually a lot of Lamborghinis aren't really that fast on a track, unfortunately. So hopefully this one is one of them. Mostly like the Sesto Elementos and the Huracans are usually the speed demons for Lamborghinis. But we'll see about this one. So I can't really see too much. It's all black, and again, it'll look better on the display. So next one we'll go to, and we only have 2 more, and these will be Majorettes. And this one is the French car, the Alpine A110, and this car looks pretty cool. I do like all the tampos on it. It's got the 22 Rondo on it. And Majorette makes some really decent cars. A lot of their doors open up. I believe this door opens up. I'll show you again when I display it. Unfortunately, not all of them are really fast. These are really lightweight compared to Hot Wheels. But there are a few that can compete with Hot Wheels, but not too many. And you see the back. And we'll look at this a little bit. And the last one that's still in the pack we have is another Majorette, and this is the Bentley Continental GT V8S. And this is a beautiful casting. You can see it already comes with the doors open. It comes in a little different pack as compared to some of the other Majorettes. And you can see the difference in packaging. These come with decent cards. Sometimes they come with data cards where it gives you information on the back of it, all about the car, their speeds, and information like that. And sometimes I believe this one is just like a little catalog of what they have in a series of what cars they have. This one does look like that. Looks a little bit thick, yeah. If the camera lets me, I'll show you what's inside that packet. Sometimes it comes up a little blurry. But alright, this is just a little quick look, and now we'll go look at these in on display. First one up is the Nissan 2020 Vision Gran Turismo. And you can see just how really nice this car looks. Again, this is a Majorette, and it's too wide for the 6-lane, but it's still a really nice piece to have in the collection. A lot of good detail on it. Unfortunately, it is a little light, so I don't think even if it did fit on a track, it would be that much of a threat. But still looks really nice. So we'll let this go one more time, and we'll move on to the next one. Here we have the 63 Corvette from the X-Ray Cruiser Series. And now you can probably get a better look at all the tampos or the detail on it. And it's supposed to look like as if the car's an X-ray machine. You can see all the parts inside of it. That's a pretty cool concept. This is number 1 of the 4 cars from that series. And I believe this is from 1998, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. And on the back of the card, it's 1114. That's the number of the card. And we'll let it go around one more time, and we'll move on to the next one. Actually, let me show you the hood real quick. You probably get a better view of the hood. And you see like the X-ray of it. That's pretty neat. Okay, and then we'll go on to the next one. Next, we have the Cadillac El Mirage, and this is from the 2020 Hot Wheels Exotics 5-pack. And I believe we have a black one for Jason, so this is going to be yet another new variation for him. And I'll just let this pass one more time. We'll move on to the next one. And next we have the 15 Jaguar F-Type Project 7. This has got a really cool green paint job on it. Got like a little spectra sparkles on it, whatever you call that. And you can see it's got the rondelle on the door where you put the number. This is a really decent casting. Not too bad. And let's move on to the next one. And this is yet another Porsche 911 GT3 RS. If you remember, we had one a couple of videos ago. That was the Tanner Fox version. And I really like this one. I like the white rims. It looks really cool with the blue. And we'll let this spin around one more time, and we'll move on to the McLaren. And here is the beautiful McLaren F1 Gtr, and I think this makes about number 4 or 5 in Jason's collection. The only one I'm still looking for Jason is the black one, and it has like the red and white stripes and tampos on it. I'm still looking for that one for him. They had one of them over here in Thailand, and unfortunately they wanted $12 for it, which is just way too much. So one of these days I'll find one. We'll let this spin around, and we'll move on to the last car of that 5-pack. And finally, out of that 5-pack, we have the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. And this is in yellow, obviously, with the black pinstripes going down the car. This one looks really cool. Alright, and let's go check out that Lamborghini. Here we have the Lamborghini Aventador from the Lamborghini series. I believe this is one of 8 pieces that go to that set. And let me check the card. Yep, there is 8. Part of the set is the Countach, which we have in red. It comes with the Lamborghini Sesta Elemento, the Estoque, if I said that right, Murcielago, the Reventon Roadster, the Urus, and the Reventon. And this car looks really cool. It's really hard to see the detail when it was in the pack because it's all black. But here you'll get a better look at it, especially like the window in the back where you can see the engine. That looks really cool. You can see the interior pretty clearly. And really fast, I'll show you the back of the card I was talking about. So for those that do not have this set or want to collect them, this is what the set comprises of. And now we will move on to the last two, which will be the Majorettes. So here we have the Bentley Continental GT V8S. And this is a Majorette, and the doors do open up. I will show you in a couple seconds. And let's let the car spin real quick. It's a really decent casting. I think this is Jason's second Bentley in his collection. And let's go look at the doors real quick. I'll show you them opened up. And these are really cool. So that is a really cool feature about most Majorettes, is their doors do open up. Unfortunately, that Gran Turismo from the Nissan does not have any open features. I believe the next Alpine one we have coming up, those doors do open up as well. And let's go take a look at that. But first, let's go look at that packet I was talking about. So here you can see what came with the car. It's the Bentley Continental GT V8S, little fold-out thing that comes into all the cars that this set contains. These are all the premiums. And I don't know if I'll show you all these, but you got the Alfa Romeo. Hope these come out clear, not too much of a glare. The Honda ZRZ, Range Rover. And then you got the Audi, Mercedes, pretty cool Porsche Cayenne. I'll just let you look at these. I'm not going to read them all off. Well, like I said, Majorette has the really cool castings. Might not be the best for racing, but they are cool to have for a collection. Because I know not everybody races. People just collect these, which is fine. It's these. And I'll show you what the cars look like on the back. These are cool. Sorry about the glare, but just showing you these really quick. Alright, and let's go look at the last one. And we have the French Alpine A110. And I really like the tampos in this one. Looks really cool. This one's doors do open up. And if you like this type of video, I suggest checking out the channel Nitro Speed. Mike runs that. He's a really nice man. He does a fantastic job with his videos. His displays and collection is a lot better than mine. At least I think so. Really good videos. I'll send the link. I'll probably pin that actually down at the bottom so you guys can see it in the comment section. And let me open up the doors for you. But I suggest checking out his channel. He's got a really great collection. Really nice guy. And here we have the Alpine with the doors open. And I just wish Majorette got a little bit more recognition. They make really nice cars. And I know, like, some people are saying that they are finding some over in the US, but it's just a very limited selection. And usually not the sporty types, just like random vehicles. So I figure every time I get one, I'll show you guys what we find over here. And that should wrap this up. So I hope you guys like this. I will try to do videos like this probably once a week. This will also help you guys, look at what we have, so you guys can select any future cars for your team. So we will see you all soon. And don't forget, next league episode is this Saturday. That'll be match 2. Take care, all.